The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Denise Tolliver will have some positive updates to report. After this private investigator follows a lead in Los Angeles, she'll come back to Genoa City with good news. Denise will let Nate Hastings and Amy Lewis know that she's tracked Damien down, so she'll suggest it's Amy and Nate's call now on where they want to take this. Amy will be thrilled over Denise finding Nate's half-brother, but they'll have to discuss how to proceed. Since Amy wants Nate to drop a lot of shocking information on Damien, they'll need to figure out the most delicate way to do that. At Society, Billy Abbott will gloat about his plan to take Victor Newman down, and he'll assure Sally Spectra that he's not going to fail. When Sally wonders how Billy can be so sure, he'll insist it's because he has a plan. And he just walked in the door. Billy will add as someone off-screen appears in Y and R's weekly preview video. Billy will have a few tricks up his sleeve involving this mysterious character, who'll either be an ally or someone he plans to use to his advantage somehow. At the cottage, Nick Newman will be by Sharon Newman's side as she prepares to undergo hypnosis. Sharon will welcome Alan Laurent into her home and accept that this strategy may not work. Even so, Sharon will admit she's desperate and willing to try whatever she can to recover her memory. Once Alan's certain that Sharon wants to move full speed ahead, he should help her attempt to unlock the real story behind her blackouts. Our predictions hint that Jordan and Ian Ward's scheme will hit more snags thanks to the memory flood that could be brewing. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon may face some unsettling flashes once Alan hypnotizes her, so stay tuned to see what she'll recall. Hey everyone, welcome back to Radiant Serum. I'm Aubrey, and I hope your day is shining bright. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump right into today's video. In the dramatic world of Genoa City, complex relationships continue to be portrayed through difficult decisions and emotional struggles. In the upcoming episodes, Sally, Miichael, Phyllis, and Audra are faced with major life changes. Sally assesses her feelings for Billy. A charming and strong-willed redhead, Sally is struggling with her emotions for Billy Abbott. Their relationship has been built on mutual understanding, but now Sally wonders whether she should slow down or rush into something serious. Billy once impressed her with his integrity and positive motives, but his recent decisions have left her with doubts. Is Billy a trustworthy companion, or will Sally choose to protect herself before making a move? Miichael and Phyllis' friendship is also being tested. Miichael Baldwin and Phyllis Summers have had a long-standing friendship, but a serious issue now threatens to tear them apart. Miichael decides to take Sharon's side in Heather's murder case, injuring Phyllis. Echoes of an old relationship between Miichael and Sharon are one of the main reasons, but Phyllis insists this marks the end of their friendship. In a scene scheduled to air on Friday, Miichael confronts Phyllis. Will he blame her, or will he appreciate Sharon's worth and force Phyllis to the brink? Audra Charles, fired from Newman Enterprises by Victor Newman, is on the cusp of a new life and career. In an effort to regain her footing, Nate Hastings proposes to Lily Winters and Devon Hamilton that Audra be given a second chance. While this proposal is intended to help Audra, Lily, and Devon remain skeptical, remembering her betrayal of the company. Can Audra make a new impression to win back their trust? In Genoa City, everyone is facing challenges not only in work, but also in love and friendship. Sally, Miichael, Phyllis, and Audra represent different sides of these conflicts, contributing to the show's dramatic appeal. Audra Charles is at a turning point in her life. After being fired by Victor, she falls into dark days and desperately searches for a new job. Luck seems to be on her side, and her only hope now lies with Nate. Nate, attempting to help, asks Lily and Devon to give Audra another chance at Winters. However, this is far from easy. Lily and Devon not only hold a grudge against Audra for her past betrayal, but also dislike Nate's interference. Audra knows that to convince them, she will have to prove she has changed and is ready to start over. Will Lily and Devon let go of the past and accept Audra, or will her painful history remain a barrier? Meanwhile, Miichael and Phyllis have weathered countless challenges together. Their bond is more than friendship. It is a long-term commitment between two passionate and headstrong people. Now, their friendship faces a serious test. The tension begins when Miichael defends Sharon, accused in Heather's death. Phyllis, known as Red, cannot hide her discomfort with his decision. She has made it clear that Michael's defense of Sharon could spell the end of their friendship. On Friday, tensions come to a head when Miichael does something that pushes Phyllis over the edge. Rumors suggest he may accuse her of tampering with Sharon's medication, or even suspect her involvement in the case. This will not only anger Phyllis, but also threaten to completely destroy their bond. Can Miichael and Phyllis survive this ordeal, or will this mark the end of their years-long friendship? Sally, a fiery redhead, is experiencing an intense internal struggle. Her feelings for Billy are growing, but so are her doubts. Should she dive headfirst into the relationship, or slow down and reconsider? Billy, with his charm and unpredictable nature, has always been complicated. While he may seem like the perfect partner, his impulsive actions often leave others feeling insecure. Recently, Billy did something that made Sally rethink their future. Is it his handling of personal matters, or a lack of commitment on his part? The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Sally Spectra will try to throw herself into work as a distraction, but that won't be enough. It'll take more than that for Sally to move past her lingering feelings for Adam Newman and all the reminders of their relationship. Fall preview spoilers indicate that Sally and Billy Abbott will comfort each other in their time of sorrow, but that could lead to trouble. If Sally lets herself swept up in a new romance with Billy, she could be making a huge mistake. After all, Billy doesn't have a great track record when it comes to successful relationships. Although Billy isn't the guilty party this time around, he's still known for making impulsive decisions and getting distracted by shiny new damsels in distress. Plus, Billy has a lot of love left for Chelsea Lawson despite her cheating blunders. Even if Billy heads in Sally's romantic direction, that doesn't mean he won't swing back toward Chelsea sooner or later. Billy tends to cause destruction in most areas of his life, so Sally could become collateral damage along the way. Sally has already had her heart broken by Adam on more than one occasion, not to mention the many heartbreaks she endured on the Bold and the Beautiful before she hopped over to Y&R. Between all that pain and the awful despair of losing Ava Spectra, doesn't Sally deserve some real happiness for a change? Unfortunately, Sally could be gearing up for yet another disaster if she falls for Billy and lets him stomp all over her heart next. Our Y&R predictions point to Billy and Sally heating things up in the coming episodes, so stick with us for updates on the problems their potential passion might cause. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sally may regret it if she lets herself get too close to Billy, so stay tuned for news on where their storyline is headed this autumn. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Sharon Newman will go under hypnosis with the help of a trained professional, so it makes sense that she might turn to Alan Laurent for assistance. Tracy Abbott already introduced the two of them, so perhaps Y&R was laying the groundwork for Alan to eventually hypnotize Sharon. Whatever the case, it's been established that Alan knows how to use hypnosis to recover memories. This would be an excellent opportunity for Alan to put his skills to good use and help Sharon try to figure out what really happened during her blackouts. Of course, the most important blackout transpired the night Heather Stevens faced a grim fate at her apartment. If Alan can help Sharon uncover what actually went down, then she'll find out some shocking news. It's easy to imagine Sharon recalling a woman's voice since Jordan was there doing Ian Ward's dirty work. Sharon might even remember overhearing a phone call if Jordan contacted Ian to say it was done. Although Sharon may not be able to identify the real culprit right off the bat, especially since it's believed Jordan is in prison, she might remember some crucial clues. Since Sharon also blacked out the night of Phyllis Summer's crash, Alan may help her recover those memories too. Sharon might remember a woman behind the wheel of the truck that Phyllis has been flashing back to. Perhaps Sharon could start connecting the dots based on some hypnotherapy sessions with Alan. This could lead to a major breakthrough in the case, which could turn up the heat on Jordan and her partner in crime. For a while, Y&R offered hints that Alan might actually be his evil twin brother, Martin Laurent. It seemed like the show might pull off some wild twist, but they've backed off those hints at this point. Maybe they decided to drop the whole twin swap thing, since we have enough villains running around thanks to Ian and Jordan. It'd be a shame to lose Tracy's sweet love story with Alan anyway. Regardless, the Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon's upcoming hypnosis could change everything, so stay tuned for updates on what she'll recall and predictions on the fallout. The Young and the Restless spoilers tease that the search for Nate Hastings' half-brother Damien could blow the lid off of his comfy life. The drama got started when his dad's former Amy Lewis, contacted him about finding her son. Did we mention that she's dying of cancer, so this is an urgent mission? The Young and the Restless welcome back Thelma Hopkins. The mission is bolstered when Detective Denise Tolliver returns to the canvas. Hopkins recently spoke to Soap She Knows about her return to the CBS daytime drama. Hopkins said of her character, "Denise is who she is. She's an investigator. She's nosy. She's got the best job in the world, and now she can get in everybody's business legally. She doesn't have to sneak around like she used to do." Y&R spoilers. Thelma Hopkins returns to GC. Savvy fans realize that Hopkins' appearance will result in a reunion for her and Pettiford. They starred together on Half and Half from 2002 to 2006. Hopkins played Phyllis and Pettiford portrayed Big DD. The ladies are excited to return to acting together, with Pettiford saying that just being able to look into her co-star's eyes makes all the difference in the world because you don't have to work. The Young and the Restless spoilers, a small screen reunion. The last time that fans saw Denise in Genoa City, she had some stunning news about Amanda, which she gave to Devin Winters. The plot at that time had Devin discovering that Amanda was keeping a secret about her father's death. Fun fact, Hopkins and James also starred together on Family Matters. Y&R spoilers. How can Denise help? In the present day, Denise will be asked to locate Damien and bring him to his estranged mother. Amy supposedly has little time left, so the race is on to find Damien before it's too late to say goodbye. She also wants him to connect with Nate after a lifetime of secrecy and lies. Tell us, Y&R fans, is this a lot to ask for? The Young and the spoilers, will Nate Hastings be stunned or happy? Also tell us what you think of Amy. Do you think that she is pulling a con? And if so, for what reason? Be sure to catch up on everything happening with Y&R right now. Come back here often for the Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates, and make us your favorite hotspot. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Kyle Abbott has come to adore Claire Newman, who means more to him than she realizes. Kyle made a vow in the December 12 episode to never let anything happen to Claire, so it makes sense that he'd want to keep her close. Although Jack Abbott has some concerns about Victor Newman and how Claire will handle the Newman-Abbott rivalry, Kyle intends to protect her no matter what. At some point, Kyle might decide the best way to do that is to ask Claire to move in the Abbott mansion. Of course, Harrison Abbott will be missing Claire now that she's not his nanny anymore, so that could be a factor as well. Claire and Kyle aren't too serious yet, but that could change pretty quickly considering how smitten they both are. Since Claire used to spend a lot of time at the Abbott house anyway caring for Harrison, Kyle knows she's used to hanging out there. Perhaps Kyle will eventually float the idea of Claire moving in, even if she wants her own room or a private space at the pool house first. Kyle won't want Claire to feel pressured into anything, but he'd certainly like to have her living on the same property. Claire is already starting to see more of Victor's controlling side, so she might ultimately feel like it's best to move off the ranch. Although Claire has enjoyed living in the tack house with Victoria Newman and her siblings, she may decide it's time to spread her wings a bit and change her living arrangements. If Claire does end up moving in the Abbott mansion at some point, you can bet Victor won't be happy about it. That's the kind of thing that could prompt Victor to take action and plot Claire's split from Kyle. Victor will be furious if Kyle convinces Claire to take a huge step forward in their relationship, so he may retaliate and try to break them up. Based on our and our predictions, Claire and Kyle may be headed for Splitsville if Victor has anything to say about it. The Young and the Restless spoilers indicate that Victor could have a few tricks up his sleeve when it comes to tearing Kyle and Claire apart, so stay tuned for updates on any shocking news ahead. A dark alliance unveiled the battle between Jordan and Ian Ward in The Young and the Restless. In the intricate tapestry of The Young and the Restless, alliances are often fragile, and power struggles can escalate into life-threatening confrontations. The latest developments involving Jordan and Ian Ward have set the stage for a dramatic showdown that promises to captivate viewers with its intensity and unpredictability. As the plot thickens, the lines between friend and foe blur, revealing the depths of ambition, desperation, and ruthlessness that drive these two formidable characters. The genesis of conflict, Jordan's manipulation and Ian's desperation. Jordan, a cunning and manipulative figure in Genoa City, has long been entangled in schemes that serve her interests, often at the expense of others. Her latest plot involves the abduction and hypnotization of Mariah, a young girl whose innocence makes her the perfect pawn in Jordan's game. Maria's kidnapping is not just an act of malice, it's a calculated move to exert control and leverage over those who stand in Jordan's way. However, Jordan's plans hit a significant roadblock in the form of Ian Ward, a man whose resources and determination rival her own. Ian, initially cooperating with Jordan to execute the kidnapping, begins to see the potential dangers and moral implications of their scheme. Realizing that Jordan's erratic and domineering nature could jeopardize the entire operation, Ian decides to take drastic measures to secure his own interests and ensure the success of his plan. Ian's bold move, turning the tables on Jordan. Frustrated by Jordan's incessant meddling and unpredictable behavior, Ian makes a bold and ruthless decision. He will no longer tolerate Jordan's interference. In a dramatic turn of events, Ian orchestrates a plan to neutralize Jordan's influence by imprisoning her in his basement. This act of betrayal marks a significant escalation in their conflict, showcasing Ian's willingness to cross moral boundaries to achieve his goals. Ian's strategy is twofold. By tying Jordan up and confining her to his basement, he not only eliminates her as a threat, but also sends a clear message to others who might consider crossing him. The basement, a cold and uninviting space, becomes a symbol of Ian's dominance and control. He threatens Jordan with death if she dares to escape or reveal their illicit plans, underscoring the severity of his resolve. The cruelty of Ian Ward, a descent into darkness. Ian's decision to imprison Jordan is a testament to his descent into ruthlessness. Once a respected figure, Ian's desperation to succeed in his plans has eroded his moral compass. His actions reflect a man willing to sacrifice his integrity and humanity for power and control. The cruelty he exhibits is a stark contrast to his previous demeanor, revealing the depths of his ambition and the lengths he will go to protect his interests. This transformation raises critical questions about his future actions and the potential consequences of his cruelty. Can a man driven by desperation and ambition maintain his sanity, or will his actions lead to his ultimate downfall? Jordan's resilience, fighting back against oppression. Despite being imprisoned, Jordan remains a formidable adversary. Her anger and determination to reclaim control over the situation fuel her resilience. As she sits in the dark confines of Ian's basement, Jordan's mind races with plans and strategies to escape. Her declaration to kill Ian if she ever gets out underscores her unyielding spirit and refusal to be subdued. Jordan's threat is not merely a bluster, it's a promise of retribution that could have dire consequences for Ian. Her ability to remain composed and strategic, even in captivity, speaks volumes about her character's depth and complexity. Jordan's resilience ensures that the conflict is far from over, promising a showdown that will test both her ingenuity and Ian's capacity for cruelty. The tipping point, when alliances crumble. As tensions escalate, the fragile alliance between Jordan and Ian reaches its breaking point. Their inability to work together effectively, combined with their personal vendettas, creates an environment ripe for betrayal and conflict. The tipping point arrives when Ian decides that the only way to secure his plans is to eliminate Jordan as a liability, leading to the drastic measure of imprisoning her. This act of betrayal signifies the end of their partnership and sets off a chain reaction of events that will have far-reaching consequences for both characters. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Shadows over Genoa City, the Miichael conspiracy. Genoa City, known for its power struggles and family loyalties, faced a sinister threat that tested its most influential families. Amid the Newman-Habit tensions, Miichael, with a troubled past linked to Ian Ward, became the center of a dark plot. Ian, determined to regain control over Miichael, exploited her emotional scars by enlisting Alan, a hypnotist with a terrifying ability to manipulate minds. Under Alan's influence, Miichael abandoned her loved ones, including daughters Tessa and Sharon, and fell under Ian's control. Her sudden disappearance sent shockwaves through the city. Friends and family, including Victor Newman and Jack Abbott, united to uncover the truth. Their investigation revealed Ian's plan to use Miichael to destabilize the Newmans and Abbotts, deepening the crisis. Victor and Jack, leveraging their resources, discovered Alan's role and confronted him. Alan, coerced by Ian, revealed the full extent of the manipulation. To save Miichael, they enlisted psychologist Dr. Emily Hartman, an expert in hypnosis and mind control. The showdown unfolded in an abandoned warehouse, where Ian held Miichael captive. Victor, Jack, and their allies faced Ian, while Dr. Hartman worked to break Miichael free from his control. Maria's inner strength resurfaced, and she defied Ian, shattering his hold over her. Ian attempted to flee but was subdued by Victor and Jack. Maria, now freed, began rebuilding her life and mending relationships with her family. In the aftermath, the Newmans and Abbotts found renewed unity, recognizing the importance of collaboration. Maria reconciled with Tessa and Sharon, while Claire Abbott and Kyle further strengthened their bond amidst the challenges. At a celebration in the Newman mansion, Victor toasted to resilience and family, symbolizing the city's triumph over darkness. Genoa City, united once more, embraced a brighter future. Family secret unveiled. Is Claire destined to follow Ian and Jordan's dark legacy on the Young and the Restless? Genoa City has seen its share of secrets, but the mystery surrounding Claire's true identity may be one of the most shocking yet. With Ian Ward and Jordan back in town, chaos is already brewing, but whispers suggest they may not be alone in their schemes. Could Claire, a seemingly innocent figure in the community, be their daughter, harboring a lineage steeped in manipulation, betrayal, and crime? Here's a look into the suspenseful choices Claire faces and the dark legacy that may yet pull her in. The question of blood, Claire's secret lineage. As Ian and Jordan wreak havoc in Genoa City, Rumors are swirling about Claire's potential connection to the infamous duo. Known for her kind and helpful demeanor, Claire has earned a spotless reputation, but there's something guarded beneath her charming facade. For years, she's dodged questions about her past, and her reluctance to take a DNA test raised eyebrows. Now, with Ian and Jordan back in the picture, fans wonder if Claire's innocent persona is simply a mask concealing a far more dangerous heritage. A mask of innocence or a hidden agenda. If Claire is indeed Ian and Jordan's daughter, it changes everything. The life she's built, full of friendships and community, takes on a darker undertone. Growing up under Ian and Jordan's influence would mean she learned early how to manipulate, deceive, and hide her true self. The possibility that she has been playing everyone around her all along has sent shivers through Genoa City. Could her seemingly innocent actions mask a hidden agenda, one that will ultimately betray those who trust her? Jordan's call, a test of loyalty. The tension reaches a boiling point when Claire receives a call from Jordan, a summons from her past. With one touch of the screen, Claire would be pulled back into a world of crime and deception. As her finger hovers over the answer button, she feels torn between the peaceful life she's built and the dark legacy Jordan and Ian represent. Does she truly want to rejoin them, sacrificing the happiness she's found for a life of manipulation and crime? A battle within, light or darkness? For Claire, answering the call is more than a simple choice. It's a decision between two worlds. On one hand, she longs to keep her life in Genoa City, where genuine friendships and second chances offer a brighter path. On the other, she feels a strange connection to Ian and Jordan, a pull toward the darkness they embody. Memories of her childhood lessons in power and deceit flood her mind, forcing her to confront the duality within her. Can she escape her parents' influence, or is she fated to become the villain she's always feared? A tense future awaits. In a powerful moment, Claire chooses to silence Jordan's call, for now. She turns her back on her past, choosing her life in Genoa City over the legacy of crime her parents represent. But even as she walks away, a nagging thought remains. Can she ever truly escape Ian and Jordan's grasp? The duo's influence runs deep, and their patience is endless. Claire may have chosen the light, but her parents aren't ready to let her go. The residents of Genoa City are left wondering if they ever truly knew Claire. With Ian and Jordan lurking in the shadows, the city braces for a story of loyalty, identity, and the haunting power of family secrets. Only time will reveal if Claire will ultimately reject her dark inheritance or be drawn back into a world she thought she'd left behind. The drama intensifies this week on The Young and the Restless as Claire and Cole team up for a revenge plot that will have major consequences for Jordan. Expect high-stakes drama, emotional confrontations, and explosive moments that will leave viewers hooked. Here's what to expect in this highly anticipated episode. Claire and Cole join forces for revenge. This week, Claire and Cole are fed up with the manipulation and deceit they've endured at the hands of Jordan. With tensions at an all-time high, they decide it's time to take matters into their own hands. Their plan for revenge is set to shake up not only Jordan, but everyone involved. What exactly is their plan? Can they pull it off, or will their actions backfire in a major way? Both Claire and Cole have been wronged by Jordan in different ways, and now they're taking the fight directly to him. Expect a strategic and well-calculated plan to unfold as these two team up to deliver the payback they've been planning for so long. Jordan faces the fallout. As Claire and Cole's revenge plot unfolds, Jordan finds himself facing the consequences of his actions. Will he be able to turn the tables on Claire and Cole, or is this the moment where his ruthless nature finally catches up to him? The tables are about to turn, and Jordan will have to do everything in his power to protect himself from the fallout. Jordan's reaction to the revenge plan will be one of shock, disbelief, and possibly desperation. Will he turn to unexpected allies to try to outsmart Claire and Cole? Or will his entire world crumble as they take their revenge? Victoria and Billy's relationship hits a breaking point. Amid the chaos, Victoria and Billy face a huge challenge in their relationship. With tensions mounting, they find themselves at a crossroads. Can their bond survive the stress, or will this be the breaking point for them? Expect raw emotion and intense moments as Victoria and Billy are forced to face hard truths about their future together. Kyle and Summer's struggles continue. The Y&R spotlight also shines on Kyle and Summer as they continue to struggle with their relationship. Secrets are slowly coming to light, and trust issues threaten to tear them apart. Can they find a way to repair their broken relationship, or is this the beginning of the end for them? Sharon confronts Phyllis this week as their simmering tension comes to a head. Expect a dramatic showdown as Sharon demands answers about Phyllis's recent behavior. The confrontation could escalate into a full-blown conflict, with both women airing their grievances. Will Phyllis come clean, or will she continue to deceive those around her? What's next for the young and the restless? As Claire and Cole's revenge plot takes center stage, the rest of Genoa City is dealing with the fallout from their actions. With relationships on the brink and betrayals in full swing, the stakes are higher than ever. Will Claire and Cole's revenge plan succeed, or will it push them too far? How will Jordan respond to the revenge that is headed his way, and what will be the lasting impact on those involved? All of this and more is coming in this week's explosive episode of The Young and the Restless. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.